Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm going to try a new recipe. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but we hope it's going to taste good. This is coming from Tara, my new nurse. Well, she's been here a couple weeks now, so she's still a little bit new. But anyway, this is called a Shipwreck Casserole. The first thing I'm going to do is I've got 5 potatoes that I've got to peel and slice and put. You need kind of a rather thick casserole or whatever dish. So mine is going in this right here. And so I'm going to peel these, slice them, and put them in here. You don't have to grease the pan. You don't have to do nothing. And then we're going to get to what I think is weird part. But I'm going to bring you back after I peel these potatoes and slice them up, put them in here, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm back. Here's the potatoes, and I've got an onion cut up here, and after I put this in, I'll cut the pepper up. But on each layer, I'm going to put a layer of salt. This is kosher salt, because you know that when you cook potatoes, there's no salt in them, so you have to like over season your potatoes or they're yucky. and I just feel like that. Alright, and then I'm going to put my coarse ground black pepper in here. Probably too much. Alright, and then I'm going to put my onion on top of that. On top of the potatoes. And spread them out. Get your onions all spread out. And I'm going to do the same thing with the green bell pepper, and I'll bring you back in just in a minute to show you that. Okay, now, here is the weird thing. This is raw ground chuck, and you're just going to somehow, I'm going to have to mash this all up, and I just will come back and do this. Right now I'm just getting it in across the pan. You're going to take your ground chuck, your ground beef, whatever you want to use. I think ground chuck is going to make it less greasy if you use ground chuck. So, alright. So I'm going to put a layer of the ground chuck all the way on here, and then I'm going to put salt and pepper on top of this, and then when I get back to that point, I will bring you back and show you. Okay, so here's the shipwreck casserole. This is really a shipwreck too, let me tell you. Alright, so we have raw potatoes in the bottom. We have a layer of onions. That was one medium-sized onion diced up, and then I have a green pepper diced up, and then I have about 1.5 pounds of ground chuck, and I put it down in here, mashed it down in here, because I'm scared this is gonna, you know, cook over or something. Now, here's the other thing. Now I'm gonna use 2 cans of pork and beans. I'm telling you, this really is weird to me, but I'm going to try it because I'm up for anything once, twice if I like it. So, I'm putting the pork and beans on top of the raw hamburger, which I cook ground chuck in my baked beans, so I guess it's not going to be that much difference. Alright, Tara, Is this enough pork and beans, or should I use another can?
That's fine.
You think it's good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, now, the next weird thing. Tara says she's been cooking this since she was 16, so we're, this has got to be a tried and true, or is that what it is, tried and true recipe. And so we're going to do it and see. I'm going to do it and see whether it's as good as Tara and her family thinks it is. Now, the next thing we put is 2 cans of Campbell's tomato soup. And I didn't have any of the low sodium, so I'm just having to use regular tomato soup. So now I'm going to put that on here. Two cans. And I did have my oven set on 450, but I cut it down to 425 because I'm going to let this cook a little slow. Even though I'm hungry and this smells so good and I want to eat and all that, I'm kind of going to let it cook slow because I want to make sure that everything gets done and all that. So now I've got the tomato soup on top. And I'm just going to rub this all around. And I'm telling you that this is going to spill out, but I'm putting it on a pan. So, now, I don't know how long I'm going to cook this for. Probably an hour or so. Maybe about an hour and a half. I don't know. I'll check it after an hour. I'll let y'all know when I come back. But I'm going to cover this right now because this isn't the end. Don't think this is the end. This is the end for right now because we're going to cook it at 425 for at least an hour, if not more. So I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil and I'll bring y'all back in an hour and let you know. Okay, this is done except for the next part. The potatoes are cooked, and it's cooked for an hour and 5 minutes on 425. And the next thing that I'm going to put on it is cheese. Just regular, I've got mild. I guess you could put whatever cheese you wanted to on there. But I'm just putting mild cheese all on the top of it. I'm going to put it back in there and cook it until the cheese melts. And it did, you can see it did run over a little bit, so I'm glad I put it on this pan. So this is all Tara's recipe, so, and every time I say Tara, I want to think of, I always think of, what is the, Gone with the Wind? I always think, when I say her name, I always think of Gone with the Wind. Is that enough? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got broccoli cooking over here. I'm boiling my broccoli instead of roasting it. Now, cauliflower I like roasted better, and well, I like cauliflower roasted too, but I mean broccoli roasted too, but for just regular broccoli spears, I boil it until it gets really, really soft. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the oven, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, here's the finished dish. It's been sitting about 5 minutes. It cooked for an hour and a half, so I'm going to see if I can get it out of here without it sticking. It's awful runny. It's like almost like a gravy in here. This has got to cool off. I'm just putting it on my plate. Alright, so I'm going to let this cool off, and while it's cooling off, I'll bring you back when it's finished. Okay, here's my plate. And I know why it's called Shipwreck Casserole now. Because it's very, very, very runny. And it's, my broccoli is, it's all under my broccoli. And all, but oh my gosh, my house smells so good. I cannot wait to taste this. Well, I want a little bit of everything and I can't get it. Okay, I got a little bit of potato. Here's some hamburger and cheese. And the beans. And the onions. And the peppers. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me make sure this isn't hot. Oh my gosh. Tara, this is an awesome recipe. Oh my gosh. Alright. This is something that y'all have to try. But make sure that you've got a casserole dish that, and put it on the casserole dish on top of a pan, because it will drip on there. I'm telling you, this is amazing. Amazing. And I also can, I was thinking about this. I can do a million things to this. You could put some bacon in this, some ketchup in this, make it a little bit sweeter. You could put any kind of spices that you want in there. Your garlic, your onion, you could put Worcestershire sauce in here. You could do anything. I mean, it's a shipwreck. It is. Oh my gosh. I know it's fattening, but it's very good. And I know kids would love this. Caden should be over here in a little while, and I can't wait to see if he'll like this. But if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to be on my Facebook group, go to Facebook, do a search for Food Prepping, one word, FoodPrepping, and like my Facebook page. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and where you'll see all my videos. And don't forget to try this, because I'm telling you, this is an awesome, awesome dish. So you have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.